Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. No matter what time it is or where you are, I appreciate this. I appreciate you guys spending some time with me today. I want to let you know I was having a conversation with one of my buddies the other day, and we this amazing analogy came to me. And it's the concept of how responsibility relates to climbing a mountain, right? So when you're born, you have no responsibility. You're at the bottom of the mountain. You got all the water you can drink, you got all the food you could have, your blanket's still warm. I mean, shoot, you even still got people there like holding your hand saying, hey, have a great time. We're here for you. If you need us, we've got support. And then you start to climb the mountain. You start to grow up. You start to get older. You start to realize that this is difficult. But in the beginning, it's fun. You know what I mean? You're starting to get stronger. You're learning yourself. You're figuring out where you come from, where you go, and who you are. And then you start to run out of water. And you got to figure out how to get more water. Then you start to get hungry. You don't have any more food. Your blanket starts to wear holes in it. You get about halfway up the mountain. You realize this might not be worth it. I don't know if I'm making the right choice right now. I don't know if this doesn't even seem safe, in all honesty. And you start to question yourself. You start to wonder about the things you do, about the choices you made to get to where you are on this mountain right now. And that's when truly exceptional people accept what's going on. They accept that they have absolutely no control over what's going on while climbing this mountain. And they understand that everybody is climbing this mountain, whether they're at the very bottom and have people holding them tight, loving them, holding them in their arms. How do you hold? I got 3 babies. I just can't do it because it was weird. Anyway. And so unfortunately, a lot of people at that point, they deal with that. They deal with staying, halfway up the mountain and living in this place of constant demise where they're rationing all their water and rationing their food and trying to figure out basically how to avoid these responsibilities of life, not accept them, not understand that the reason you're here is to climb the mountain. And so when you keep progressing, it's not like it gets easier. You continue to learn how to become more efficient. You continue to learn how to get through more difficult things in life, how to accept more responsibility. And then you realize this is what I'm here for. I'm here to climb this mountain. I'm here to take on as much responsibility as I can because I know I can get to the top. And then once you get to the top, this is where it gets really interesting. Sorry, 3 minutes in, I'm a little long-winded. Very excited about this today. Once you get to the top, you think to yourself, man, this is where it's supposed to be. I'm supporting 100 people right now. I got, 72 people on payroll. I got a big family. I got several houses and cars and all these things. And what do you feel inside? You feel emptiness. You feel a lack of worth. You feel a lack of placement or structure, or you don't even know why you're where you are because the whole point was the journey. So what are you doing here, right? And that's the misunderstanding that when you get to the top of the mountain, that's where the wind blows the hardest. So the things that you were experiencing along the way, again, you were running out of food, running out of water, figuring out how to strengthen your legs up. Maybe you're doing some, you're doing these ones right here where you're rock climbing, right? You're doing all this kind of cool stuff. But the wind's not too bad yet. The climate's just kicking in. You're just getting into the cold weather. There's a few other variables you hit when you get to the top. And so the point is not to get to the top. The point is that when you get there, if you're willing to accept all the responsibility that your life wants to give you, that's when you will have now managed to obtain all of these things along your journey, which is continuous forever. You're never stopping along the journey. Again, just because you got to the top doesn't mean you're stopping. It only means now you have to take everything that you've had and learn how to manage where you are. How do I keep this going? How do I stay on top? How do I not fall back down? Whether that's self-sabotage or that's imposter syndrome, whatever it may be. How do you stay at the top of Kilimanjaro? Huh? Because when you're climbing the mountain, when you're accepting responsibility in life, when you're going from 0 to 18 and then from 18 to having grandkids, you're truly learning how to manage these responsibilities. You're truly learning how to become the best version of yourself to navigate these complex scenarios in your life that demand so much from you. And when you can finally figure that all out, because all the hard work you put in, all the hunger, all the nights, all the thirst, all the, I can't drink tonight because I gotta wait till tomorrow because I fucking gotta go 6 more miles up this goddamn mountain. That's when you'll be able to sit down at the top and not say you've arrived, but then start to try to meditate in the middle of the madness. Now that's for another video. I just want to let you guys know this is the mountain and responsibility metaphor. I'm really excited to get it out there. Can't wait to talk about it more. Big love to you guys.